Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Astro Boy and this is episode 12 of our custom United Nations of Earth campaign. Where we left off, we started colonizing more planets and we started doing more terraforming. We have finished terraforming all the planets we had except for some volcanics, I believe. Oh no, the volcanics are done as well. So we have 8 that we currently have, and then we're sending 1 more colonist to Capella, 1 to Gemma, or Gemma, however you want to say it. And soon we'll be able to send 1 to here, and in the future here and here as well if nobody else takes it. But we're not going to be gunning for them because our empire size is already pretty high. If you haven't seen the last few episodes, we did also rival the, where are they at? The combined Kithan systems. We found the allied Mitran commonalities as well, but for some reason their opinion of us went down. I am not going to be able to allow that. I'm pretty sure these are just the Cuthloids, so I'm going to send all 3 of my diplomats to begin improving relations with this new faction, because the, where are they at? The other faction that we've been dealing with a lot, not the Cytherian entity, where the heck are they at? Here they are, the Carabnaran Union. They actually revoked their migration treaty with me because they took hegemonic imperialists. So as you can see, it's now minus 44. It's even lower than it was before. So yeah, that's not great. It's really not great at all. I could probably do a trade deal with them. We do need consumer goods. So let's do... Oh, they won't give us any consumer goods. Well, they'll give us some, but they won't give us a monthly amount. That was the same with energy credits as well. They didn't want to give us any energy credits. Well, earlier, they wanted to be vassals of us, and I revoked that because they actually couldn't do a migration treaty with us if they were our vassal. But if they're not going to do a migration treaty with us anyway, and they want to offer to be our vassal, I might just allow them to, honestly. Our technology is finished. We got thermal drilling. So now we have off-world trade companies, galactic archivism, climate control network, Xena relations, stellar expansion, and Federation code. Xena relations is really, really good. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna go for that. We've been doing things that would allow us to clear blockers, but I kind of do need the Xena relations more than anything else. Let's go ahead and start clearing as many blockers as we can. 3 toxic kelps here, or 1 toxic kelp and a thick forest. A toxic kelp here, a quicksand basin, and 2 thick forests. Nothing here. We're colonizing this right now. That's for Capella Prime. Raxum Prime, 2 blocked tunnels. Almach Prime, nothing I can do yet. Nothing in Earth 2. And we are colonizing Maywash Prime as we speak, so can't do anything there either. We do still have the idle leader, Redug. He is going to be the mayor of Maywash Prime whenever it's finished being colonized. So nothing to worry about there yet. And we're doing pretty good. And finally, as I was talking about in the last episode because I didn't know her age, Caitlin Morgan has passed away. At the age of 93 years old, the people clamor for a memorial service to honor this leader's contributions to the United Nations of Earth. A grand event will give everyone closure and bolster our ideals. So we could say a private procession will suffice, let the masses mourn, or set up a foundation in her name. The last time we did this one, they gave us society research and something else, which was really good, but I don't want to do the same twice in a row, so I'm going to say let the masses mourn. A public funeral. Caitlin Morgan has been laid to rest following a public procession. Every citizen of United Nations of Earth was invited to pay their respects. The funeral is followed by a week-long festival with no expenses spared. Caitlin Morgan's translucent crystal casket is displayed at the Earth Memorial Site, where the crowds line the streets hoping to catch a glimpse of the great leader in their final resting place. A fitting send-off. So for 5 years, monthly unity is plus 10%, happiness is plus 5%, and of course, Caitlin Morgan dies. So there is a new election underway, and it looks like Kathu Namani is going to be our new leader, which kind of blows because they're corrupt. Doesn't actually have anything to do with being the president, but big yike. Big yike indeed. We will dismiss these, and we will go ahead and sell off some of our food. Just knock that out of the way. And, yeah. We do have low stability on Earth, too, but we're working on it. We've got this, medical center being built. And Sirius Prime can actually be upgraded to a system capital complex, so we'll do that as well. We'll bump that up to maximum and just get that out of the way. And yeah, for the first time in this campaign, we will be getting a new president. The Traveling Sildora and won a defensive pact. You know, honestly, I don't really like these guys all that much. I can't get their people because the whole arc thing. I'm gonna have to decline. I don't want to be involved in any of your wars. We did get volatile material plants, so now we have plasma accelerators, FTL inhibition, quantum energy states, planetary power grids, extended combat algorithms, advanced cloaking fields, and proton launchers. Let's take the quantum energy states, because energy credits was an issue earlier. It's not being an issue right now, but it could be an issue in the future. Refugees arrived. Kithan Mutatis refugees fleeing from combined Kithan systems have arrived on Earth. That's new. Yeah, I got 145 of their people. Very interesting. Okay. Duly noted. I wonder why that's happening. Is there a war going on or something? Also, they're huge. Let's take a gander here. They don't seem to be in a war. I don't really know where they came from. Well, they actually lost one of their rivals as well. They were rivaled with 3 empires. Now they're only rivaled with us and another. Duly noted. Nothing I can really do with that information yet, but duly noted nonetheless. And Minister of State Matshediso Svanipoel has died as well. So we need a new counselor for the Minister of State. We have Artyom, we have Nag, and we have Gertrude. But we do also have external recruitable leaders. This one's adaptable, and this one is army upkeep and dock ship upkeep. You know what? I'll take them. We'll start putting other races in our council. This may have issues for the future, but oh, okay. I guess we need another person. This may have issues for the future, but tease what tease. This one, Empire affects as counselor, ship weapon damage and army damage. This one is orbital bombard. Oh, this is just for being a fleet commander. Fleet commander and resilient. Okay, I will take Niraj Bandari. Put more humans on our council. And now we're losing a lot of consumer goods. Okay, I do have constructions being made for consumer good factories, so that's still fine. But wow, we're really starting to hemorrhage consumer goods now. Big yike. Miwash Prime is done, though. So now Redug is going to be the governor here. And this, so far, only has Karabnar. I am going to go ahead and do 2 civilian industries. Just let that get started so they have something to work on. And actually, before I forget, we will also be doing the medical center. We'll just bump that up to first. And get that out of the way. Our construction ships aren't doing anything. That's unacceptable. Start building research and mining in all of these good places. Are you active? You are active. Okay. And you're not doing anything. That's also unacceptable. Here, here, and stop. And here, and here, and here. And then I'll tell you what to do in the future. And we are now clearing blockers, as you may have heard from the AI. It's kind of quiet, though. We got our quantum energy states. We have hyperspace slipstreams, which I guess isn't important now because we're not getting migration. Improved deflectors, quantum computing, antimatter power, gravitic sensors, advanced cloaking fields, and proton launchers. I guess we'll work on the antimatter reactor. Why not? Let's get her started. Capella Prime is now done as well. So let's go to Capella Prime, 2 civilian industries, and a medical center. Medical center gets bumped up to first. And there we go. Astronomical Marvel. Colonists on Earth 2 have discovered a fascination with the astral scar visible in the sky from the planet's southern hemisphere. Rampant speculation exists about its origins, as well as what dangers or opportunities it might present. Amateur astronomers from across the United Nations of Earth have flocked to the planet to see it for themselves. So each non-slave organic pop produces what? There's got to be something wrong with that, because what this is saying is that every organic pop here that's not a slave is producing 1 physics research point. That can't be right. Surely.
Incoming transmission.
Oh my god. Okay, it's not nearly as much. Oh, what? It's not nearly as much as it said it was, but yeah, my physics research definitely just shot way up. Okay. Oh, now the Karabnaran Union wants a defensive pact. They're pathetic compared to us. So, let me get this straight. You revoke your migration treaty with us, and now you want us to protect you? I don't know how I feel about all that, if I'm being honest. Let me take a gander and see if they're willing to... I keep clicking everything except for the right button. Let me take another gander and see if they're willing to actually give us that back. What are they called again? There's so many, I keep forgetting names. Karabnaran Union. Would you give us a migration treaty? You would not. Why would I ever accept? No. We have our armored torpedoes, afterburners, holographic casts, mineral cutting beams, heat-resistant materials, standardized corvette patterns, pyroclastic resonation, arc furnace, and deep core mining. Let's go ahead and do... let's do mineral cutting beams. I think our military or our fleet is actually pretty strong right now, even without the upgrades. It's not saying that anybody is ahead of us yet, and even when they do get ahead of us, we can upgrade. We just need the rare crystals, which we don't have yet. President Kathu Namani, let's give you politician. Why not? Empire size is getting higher. Really want a way to knock that down. Ooh boy. We're actually also losing exotic gases, which does make sense because we've been upgrading our research facilities like nobody's business. But we are working on it. We don't have to worry about that for too long. Although we might want to buy some, just so that we're in the clear. Yeah, we're at 300 now, so we'll be alright. Conflicting visions. The fascination with the local astral scar on Earth 2 has become fanatic. Many report experiencing visions of a world beyond our own. One group claims that the scar leads to the center of a clockwork galaxy, where a mechanical god winds a timepiece to maintain balance across infinite worlds. In contrast, others say their visions have revealed a black star that holds the key to enlightenment. It loses 5 stability. That's just a permanent 5 stability loss? That's wonderful. Ooh. Hello. Private Collector. A private collector on Muhakrilis B3 has somehow come into ownership of an ancient precursor artifact believed to be Yut in origin. Despite government pressure, the collector has so far been reluctant to part with it. We can say everyone has a price. Just 500 energy credits. It belongs in a museum. 100 influence. That ain't happening. Or let the collector keep it. Yeah, I'll give you 500 energy credits for it. And now we have this. President Kathu Namani. We understand that your empire is home to an individual whose brilliant mind transcends the tragic primitiveness of your species. While the talents of Nona are sadly wasted in the United Nations of Earth, we Kovarian always have a use for skilled scientists who work in our archives. As such, we are offering you a unique chance to earn our favor by allowing us to take charge of her. We already have a ship en route to pick her up, so you only need to say yes and everything will be settled. I'm sure you don't want to disappoint us, do you? Screw off. Yeah, I'm not letting that happen. Yut home system located. After intense study of our recovered Yut artifacts, scientists on Earth has managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Yutan, the home system of the ancient Yut civilization. We should launch an expedition to this system before someone else beats us to it. Okay.
Incoming
Where would that be? You want us to subjugate you again. You know what? Honestly, if you're not gonna... If you're not gonna let us have a migration treaty with you, I'm gonna try one more time. Nope, they won't give it to us. We'll see how much it affects our empire size.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
It didn't go up nearly as much as I thought. Okay. I'll allow that. That's fine. Wish they would just migrate to us. Oh my god. Okay. I see.
Blocker cleared.
I see indeed. We did break our commercial pact. How much trade are we going to lose from that? Not nearly as much as Not nearly as much as I thought it would be. Integration Facilitator Redug has leveled up. Infrastructure upkeep and build speed. Or trade from jobs. You know what? We'll do infrastructure upkeep and build speed. And now the final... Oh wait, no. I lied. We could do adaptive ecology or enhanced recycling. Honestly, we kind of need the enhanced recycling right now, so we'll go ahead and take that. We are doing terribly in consumer goods. We're just blowing all of them all at once. Don't be liking all that if I'm being honest. Don't really like that at all. And of course these guys are still expanding. They are huge. Like honestly, they're ginormous. How are our ships doing? All 3 of our science ships are just sitting around in Sol because I don't want them serving or expanding anymore. We'll just dismiss that really quick. And let's take a look at our worlds really quick. So, 6.8 thousand humans, 1.5k Karabnar, 38 robots, 68 super rackets. Are we getting more Kith and Mutatus? Because there's no way that they're growing that fast. We're actually losing people to migration. We're losing 19 a month from immigration. I wonder why. It looks like it's the robots, though. Looking through these really quick. Actually, it looks like that planet we had that had robot dominance. It looks like that may have resolved itself. I don't see any planets that the robots are dominant in. There used to be one where we had like 1,000 more robots than humans, but I don't see it anymore. Widening divide. The schism between the population on Earth 2 is worsening. The strange visions reported by the colonists have triggered fierce debates that have finally led to outbreaks of violence. Local leaders are calling for an official proclamation. As outlandish as it may seem, we are being asked to lend credibility to either the existence of a mechanical god or a black star beyond their astral scar. So we can say, long live the mechanical god. Colony loses between 5 and 10 stability. Let them look to the black star, same thing. Or neither vision has any merit. I'm just going to say that. We need to be more logical. Foreign empire claims our... What? My vassal is claiming Gemma. Or Gemma. Why would you do that? They're disloyal. They did this last time. Whenever they became our vassal, they just became disloyal. Yeah, disloyal attitude. Wait, now the opinion is plus 159. We will return to our rightful position as a player in the galactic... Oh, I didn't even get to read all that. Yeah, get out of here. Stop doing that. I can get the migration treaty again, too.
Research complete.
Okay. It all resolved itself, I guess. Don't know what to say. And xenorelations is complete as well. New research, xenobiology, xenology, interstellar fleet traditions, genetic healthcare, hyper entertainment forum, and Federation code. I'm gonna go ahead and take the genetic healthcare. At least we're getting migrants again. The irregular asteroid we encountered in Lawam appears to be sentient in nature. Approaching the orbit of such objects is highly dangerous, and spaceships are advised to leave affected systems immediately until we know more about these entities. Duly noted. Alright, I'm pretty sure I had a first contact with them already. Oh wait, we can inhabit this tidally locked world now. Duly noted. Send the humans. Auxiliary Prime. Get your way over there. Another world to add to our collection. Very, very good. So now that we have that migration treaty, we should be getting a ton of migrants. Okay, something needs to be done about these consumer goods, because the trade to buy them again is just wild. I don't really know what to do about that. I mean, I'm building a lot of consumer goods factories to keep up, but I don't know. But what do we do with the minerals? Is there anything else I can upgrade or anything else I can build? Well, first, I could distribute luxury goods to get more people. I'm honestly just gonna do it, even though it costs our consumer goods. Just get them in as many places as I possibly can, because we need more people. Boom. 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 And we're still colonizing that one. Okay. I need to get some trade deals going on with the other empires. But for now, let's see if there's anything else I can build or upgrade. Yes, I can build research enclaves here. Honestly, that might be a bad idea to do right now, because it's going to be even more consumer goods. Does this use consumer goods? It looks like this uses energy credits and rare or exotic gases. So we'll do that. Same here. Yeah, the research lab uses consumer goods. So we'll not do that yet. Maybe a research supply depot? Oh, that's just upkeep for researchers. Nah. A commercial nexus? Let's do commercial zone. Nope, nope, nope. That's consumer goods. Let's see. We'll do a resource silo and okay, we won't build anything else there yet. We can upgrade these research buildings, but I don't want to do that. Let's do 2 more civilian industries, an alloy foundry, and exotic gas refinery. We don't have a medical center here? Huh. Okay, that's gonna be our first building. And I tapped out of the game. Sorry. Doot, doot, doot. Capella Prime, Civilian Industries. We already have the medical center here. Let's do... we're kind of low on food. Let's do a hydroponics farm. And let's do an autochthon monument. Here we will do an administrative office. Here we'll do a specialization of archives. Specialization here will be an administrative hub. Here we'll do a research enclave. And then here, we're still colonizing. Okay, that used a lot of our minerals for now. What happened to my food? So now we're running low on food. It's not a huge amount. We're not hemorrhaging it. But I don't know what happened. Disaster on Earth 2. The contrasting visions experienced by the population have resulted in large-scale unrest. The competing groups have taken up arms, with local skirmishes leading to violent clashes all across the planet. This cannot be allowed to continue. The robots. Of course it's the robots. Our research for genetic healthcare is done. We need to get into raw resource production now. We'll go ahead, we'll read through these. Climate Control Network, Local Hypercommunication, Stellar Expansion, The Living State, Ecological Adaptation, and Federation Code. We'll do the one that clears blockers. Mineral Cutting Beams is done as well. We have Starhold, Nanomechanics, Ceramic Metal Materials, Ion Thrusters, Railguns, Pyroclastic Resonation, Arc Furnace, and Deep Core Mining. Let's do Pyroclastic Resonation. I think that's fine. And we have finished colonizing Gamma Prime. Let's just build one of each until I run out. There we go. And I'm just going to do this on my other systems as well. Get it out of the way. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Because we really are, other than needing,
Blocker cleared.
my brain is just completely shorting out. Other than needing consumer goods, we're in a desperate need for food as well. So that will be fine for now, but we'll have to look at it later as well. Debate curtailed. Yes, brain. All public discussion of these strange visions on Earth 2 has been prohibited. Severe punishments for anyone caught broaching the forbidden topic have discouraged open conflict. Many colonists have moved on to new pursuits, but a core group of amateur astronomers continue to enjoy the sheer spectacle of the astral scar. A reasonable measure. So we got astral aficionados, physics research from jobs, astral rift exploration speed, and unity gained. That's a lot of unity. And we can use that to take either adaptive ecology or survival of the fittest. We're doing adaptive ecology. Thank you. And technology researched, we got our antimatter reactor. So now we have planetary power grid, 0-point power, that would take forever to research. Auxiliary fire control, extended combat algorithms, phase disruptors, also take forever. Advanced cloaking fields, and proton launchers. Let's do the proton launchers. And now we have xenobiology, xenology, gene crops, fleet command limit, off-world trading companies, and Federation code. Let's do the gene crops, because we do need the food now. Alright, a lot happened in this episode. Our economy is in flux. It's not terrible. Okay, it's getting pretty bad. I'm gonna have to buy some consumer goods. And let's see if we can make a deal with any of the empires. Okay, so you're friendly. Let's do... see if I can't do a trade deal with you. Would you give me consumer goods? Because before... yeah, you don't want to give me anything for whatever reason. Let's try a different one. Let's try these guys. We do need them to like us more. We can get an embassy with them. Yes, please and thank you. Alright, we will do a trade deal next if I can. For trade deal, I do need consumer goods. And nobody's gonna give me consumer goods. You would give me a flat amount. You would give me around 1,000. How many tops would you give me? 1,020. What would you need in exchange? We have trade. Oh my god. Honestly, it might be worth it at this point. Yeah, we'll give you a ton of trade. There you go. That should make them like us a little more. Capella Prime Exploration Thirst. The young colony on the planet Capella Prime has become an attractive destination for explorers, hunters, and vagrants who dream of finding unknown treasures. The spirit of pioneering grows in the settlements, and the colonists tell each other incredible stories of adventure. Pioneer jobs on Capella Prime. Very, very good. These guys are expanding like crazy, and yeah, I'm smaller than them by actual, like, empire size of, like, wide, but I'm much better than them tall. Pyroclastic resonation is done. Assembly patterns, afterburners, ripper cannons. That sounds cool. Standardized corvette patterns, domed habilitation, arc furnace, and deep core mining. Let's just get the arc furnace out of the way so I don't have to see it anymore. Solar storm, all fleets survived. Our fleet UNE Colorado fell into the stellar wind turbulence zone in the system Kiminal. Following the said course, the entire fleet suddenly fell into the zone of ejection of stellar matter of an unstable body. The shields of the ships underwent a severe test and were practically exhausted. The fleet, led by an experienced admiral, consisted of only large ships. Thanks to this, powerful power plants allowed ship crews to redirect the energy of reactors on time. After such a tan, the flotilla left the dangerous area, escaping with easy repairs. Okay, Kiminal is down here somewhere, right? Yeah. A solar storm. Don't like that. Okay, technology researched. We got our gene crops. It helped a little, but not nearly as much as I was hoping for. Ground defense planning, stellar expansion, hyper entertainment form, vitality boosters, local hypercommunication, and Federation code. I think what we want to do now is we just want to take the cheaper researches and just knock them out of the way. Otherwise, they're just going to keep annoying me. Uh-oh. It has 800 firepower. Okay, Ferb, I know what we're going to do today. Our colony's long-range sensors have picked up an alarming signal approaching from out of deep space. A hastily dispatched probe revealed it to be a giant crystalline structure. A communication attempt from our vessel was followed by an intense energy spike and immediate loss of contact with the probe. We have to assume the crystal is hostile. Our fleet has been put on high alert. Why is it here?
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Yeah. That's not good, and I can't communicate with them because I need to improve relations with our other empires. But we'll have to worry about that in the next episode. Guys, thanks so much for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and a comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you're new. My name is Astro Boy. You guys are amazing. I'll see you in the next one.